that's how you start a video.
Hello and welcome to a brand new retro videos. This is the job lot number 3. Now since Mark Emerson gave us a box full of VHSs, Casper donated some, and then Britt was like, I've got loads of VHSs in my loft if you want rid of them. And I've come back with this massive box. Now, I don't even want to lift it. I have no idea what's inside. And I'm going to try and do this uncut. I've just been to see Predator, so there'll be a Predator video. So I need to find out what's in here as I start getting messages in my pocket. I'm not after trying to carry this in from the car. Let's have a look. First up we've got, wow, Game of Death, Bruce Lee. I have no idea what's going on in this box, but yeah, part of a collection of Bruce Lee movies they brought out back in the day. Like Game of Death, Game of Death 2, The Way of the Dragon, Fist of Fury, Big Boss and The Legend. All made Bruce Lee up on the spine as well. And 3/4 the way around. And it's got the collection inside as well. So first off, that's awesome. Hope maybe's, you know, got all of them. I have no idea. Let's have a look. Next up we have Fist of Fury. So, well, a good start. The 1972 action classic. So this would be awesome if they're in here. Maybe just going like that. Yeah, so that's 2. Next up we have these were bought at HMV for $3.99, but this is Game of Death 2, Bruce Lee. So yeah, I'm over the moon with this so far. Try and make Bruce Lee up. Next up we have The Legend Bruce Lee. This is going quite well so far. So I'm only missing 2. Now I'm only missing 1 because here is Big Boss, 1971 action classic, the big box. So that's the end one. So I'm missing the one with the face. So yeah, I don't want to spoil it. That's definitely not the missing there. Nutty Professor, I don't have that on VHS, I'm not sure. Eddie Murphy playing, we'll say again, going back to like classic VHSs, you know, prints inside the box, you know, just that extra little bit of extra details makes all the world. Not a flip cover, is a small box VHS. Next up we have Shawshank Redemption, just recently released on Blu-ray, 4-disc special edition. I love this cover from back in the day. I love the orange going on there. What you get now, it's him standing in the rain. Don't leave me there, like standing in the rain like Scott Michael Carrigan. The Blu-ray's got like a very cream colour, but you don't even get to see this on DVD now. I think it's a lovely cover, definitely for the time. But yeah, for a chopped out Photoshop, Floating Head Syndrome, just Cinema Club. It's almost like an entertainment video. Has been around, lots of classics in there, but yeah, that's a, yeah, I love that cover. That's a really nice long lost cover, that. So next up we have double box. Mars Attacks. Now this is a double box because it come with a making of or something. Only has Mars Attacks in there. It's not a flip cover, but it's nice of that. That's awesome. Just a fucking huge ass Mars Attacks box. But yeah, that's awesome. Wow, I'm really impressed with this collection so far. Next up, wow, check that out. I am so impressed right now with this collection. All being small box, but somewhere, somehow, someone's going to pay. I really thought Arnold Schwarzenegger was going to pop up at the end of Predator. If you haven't seen the end of Predator, the whole "that's my new suit" totally could have been fucking Schwarzenegger's cameo. Inside it's got the cast and stunts. Even there, I'm paying respect to all the people who've done this. Jeff done the stunts there. There's a lot of stunt credit inside of VHS. Has not been around though. So yeah, it's awesome. I'm really impressed with this. Next up we have, wow, we've definitely got a Schwarzenegger fan, like Mark Emerson being a sort of Stallone fan. Double featured, 2 classic films on 1 cassette, Conan the Destroyer and Schwarzenegger Red Heat, Belushi. Moscow's toughest detective, Chicago's craziest cop. So yeah, has not even been watched, that one. Inside we've got Sleepwalkers, Toy Soldiers, Gladiator, Christopher Lambert in Night Moves, Watch Out for Bingo the Dog. Who's that? Rob Lowe in The Finest Hour. Wow. Anyway, yeah, double features. So yeah, definitely a bit of an action fan going on here. Next up we have, wow, Jurassic Park, small box. Seen Jurassic Park? I love, look at that, man, just jet black inside, not rewound it. Jurassic Park on the big screen the other day with Jack with the orchestra was absolutely phenomenal. It's awesome to get that actually. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, classic Jim Carrey, has been around. Warner Brothers back in the day used to just do that all the time with everything, you know. It was a Warner Brothers one, you just got that Warner Brothers floating sky syndrome going on there. One for the blue. I'm still missing one of these Bruce Lee's. Wow, Major League there as well. Wesley Snipes, the young man Wesley Snipes, has not been around, but check that out. That's an old school VHS. That Major League's fucking awesome, like so funny. Next up we have Men in Black. I'm sure I've got Men in Black. Again, going that extra mile for the covers inside the box, which is awesome. You know. Next up, Bad Boys. Love this VHS. I've got it up there somewhere. Big box VHS used to have a flip cover of the guys like lying down on the floor when they shoot the ether van, I think it is. Has been rewound. You've got Anaconda, Absolute Power, Jerry Maguire. Yeah, I love that artwork there. I love that VHS. It was a class film. Still remember the standee that came out of Woolworths back in the day. Wow, the mask. Someone just copying what's on there. So we've got the mask from Zero to Hero. Recently just done the mask commentary, having rewound that as well. Got to revisit the mask recently into the audio commentary. It was awesome. Got to reflect on it. Put them back in there, the audio covers. There we are, Way of the Dragon. Yeah, there could have been a whole Richard Jackson, yet why don't you have Dark Knight in this motherfucker, but check that out. That is totally retro videos. The complete Bruce Lee collection on VHS. Thank you very much. That's awesome. That's totally going to find a home Mr. Rockies. Next up, yeah, wow, the Full Monty. Then I got this the last time off Casper. Again, yeah, I'm sure Casper's was sun bleached to fuck. I don't know. It's, yeah. I think everyone in the UK bought Full Monty. No big box yet. Wow, Money Train. Awesome. Small box. Love Money Train. Love the artwork. Do have this on VHS. I've got it on Laserdisc as well. Needs a Blu-ray release again with the orange. Back in the 90s time. I love it. I've gone around recently, I think, about orange movies. I don't start again, but yeah. Shawshank Redemption. I definitely missed that out for my orange rant. But stuff like Money Train, Armageddon, just anyway you thought was orange. Keep going in here, there's quite a few in here, like wow, Star Wars and The Empire Strikes Back. I've never seen Star Wars. I know I've just broke the internet. It's got Yoda. Wow, I post that on the movie group. Chewie on there as well, has been rewound. Wow. We've got Star Wars, Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back, and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. You know what I mean? Wow. Along with A Miracle on 34th Street, Mrs. Doubtfire, Baby's Day Out, and Sound of Music. It's not what you would expect inside a Star Wars, but that's awesome. Thank you very much again. Oh, Jumanji. Never know what's in the box there. Jumanji big box once again. Going that little extra mile, alternative artwork on there, TriStar. None of these are flip covers, these are all being bought, you know what I mean? These are like sell-through titles. No stickers on or anything like that, but you know what I mean, it's awesome. Next up, Independence Day. Now, I've got a few different versions of Independence Day, including the holographic cover one. But it's lush to have that in blue box, because that's what they were doing back in the day. They were capitalising on stuff like that. But that's awesome. It's an awesome cover. Again, 20th Century Fox embossed, and look at that one, looks like. Oh, and well, it's not a flip cover, but it's a sample cover inside. Not sample really, it's an advert. So you got Judge Dredd, X-Files. So you've got a fully down tab. Braveheart, Goosebumps, The Day the Earth Would Still, the original, The King and I, and James and Giant Peach. But yeah, that is absolutely awesome. Definitely got this on. Revisited this as well recently on Blu-ray. Thought it stood up at this time. Looks absolutely lush on Blu-ray. Wildfire and Godzilla. Next up, A Field of Dreams. I was talking to a customer the other day about Field of Dreams 2 and Kevin Costner's. No, it doesn't. Let's check IMDb. It's definitely got him from Twilight in. This is forefront video. It is a sell-through. I've been around. Tried watching some of the old Kevin Costner films, Bull Durham and stuff like that. Just don't get in on that much. He's a good actor. He's definitely good in The New Daughter and it's a film I've seen him in recently. Other companies. New Daughter was really good anyway. Next up, 7. Multiple versions of 7. 7's covers changed dramatically. Now it's got like a brown box with what's in the box and a shadow of the killer on there. This is one we got in rental back in the day. Even like some of the rain effects as well. Again, I went on about this before, entertainment video, how they're just splattered comments down and then a brief synopsis of the movie. This family who's donated all this does not rewind stuff. You know, if you leave a VHS on there, it will rewind itself. Jerry Maguire. Donate that to the Jerry Maguire Club. I wish I was mad old running around downstairs. I wish I was keeping track of how many times Michael and John Travolta's popped up inside these inserts. Quite a few. Yes, Ventura, when Nature Calls, went and see us the pictures back in the day. Really bladder bursting funny it was, especially some of the scenes in it. Yeah, definitely enjoyed that. Again, with Warner Brothers, the whole thing, but just Jim Carrey's season really kicked in there with Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, Batman Forever, Under Siege 2. Yeah, that's awesome to have as well. I do have Ace Ventura. I don't think I've got the second one, so wow, that's cool. Wow, being from Concert. From Stephen Mason from Concert to Mr. Ron Atkinson from Concert. Born and Never Came Back. Stealing the All from Hollywood. I remember back in the day I had a choice of going to see Bean or Lost World in New Zealand. I was like, well, I'm definitely going to see Lost World. I've seen Jurassic Park and Lost World in 2 different countries, and everyone was like, oh, you're going to see Bean? It's not long. He's from Concert. Wow, he's an old one, but I go for a rant. The Best of Martial Arts. Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee on the front cover, featuring China O'Brien, Cynthia Rothrock, who appeared alongside Corey Haim in the Fast Getaway series. But yeah, this is I really don't know. It's the Best of Martial Arts. I really don't know what this is. Hasn't been new on. Just says the Best of Martial Arts. The greatest martial arts action ever in one feature collection. Don't know. Have no idea what that is. So yeah, that's that. That's the box. There's a box inside of a box. Oh, Dragonheart, everyone's favourite movie. David Fewes, who I can't stand. Sean Connery as Draco. Dennis Quaid, you know, just before Dennis Quaid stopped becoming headline again. Look at that. Extra effort. I haven't seen Dragonheart. Will Dragonheart stand up the test of time? Not sure. Double box there. Wow, the SAS volumes 1 and 2. Cardboard pop open case. That's pretty retro. Again, that's, well, probably from Carlton or Gift Productions. It's not even rated, so yeah, that's pretty unique. Next up we have Forrest Gump. Again, Forrest Gump I think has even appeared a couple of times now in retro videos. And I'm just sitting there. I've probably mentioned that before. That's just fucking awesome that he's just sitting there on the bench. So iconic to the front cover. You know, just sitting there. Wow. Well done. This is one of them stripes. What recently HMV have done, bringing these back with these retro stripes. Now my thing is all the way up there. I'm talking about stuff like the Jerk just behind us. Hi, Callum. It's a stripy Raiders of the Lost Ark. Now, what's really fucking cool about that, it's not Indiana Jones. It's Raiders of the Lost Ark. So that is an awesome gem. PG's probably old, it's not a flip cover. That is fucking awesome. That's another cool one. There's some awesome stuff in here. I can't feel my feet. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Been wanting to pick this up for a while because it's got a new bottle pill from cover. Jack Nicholson just looking up in the sky. Porter Warner Brothers did a few of this day and age. At that time there, well, brought back the gold. Wow, I really need to feel my feet. Ooh, next up we haven't had one big box yet. Wow, Lethal Weapon 3. Just been watching Copland last night as I moved. Sylvester Stallone's bashing away on the old pinball machine in Lethal Weapon, so yeah, I always found it was cool when that pops up in Demolition Man, and you know, just a leftover prop. Next up we've got Dumb and Dumber. Just recently revisited that as well. Entertainment and video. First Independent. I've talked about First Independent a few times, especially when it comes to Corey Haim movies. And First Independent, Dumb and Dumber's 1, and Mortal Kombat. You know, so they did have two big ones, but you know what I mean. Wow, shooting fish. Hilarious, more bite than Jaws. Kate Beckinsale, Stuart Townsend, a lot of breakout stars in here. Kate Beckinsale's absolutely beautiful as well. Next up we have Grease. Paul Ray will be like, mine! 20th anniversary VHS. Again, that's pretty cool. Grease is part of the second phase of HMV. VHS covers along with Jurassic Park. So that was pretty cool. Wow, mint. Predator 2, I do not have this version. I've just seen Predator and I love that fucking cover. I fucking love it. I've always loved it. It's on the game. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Very hard to come by cover. I did not know that was in the box. The Ultimate Hunter. Predator 2 inside. Predator inside as well. Oh wow, that's fucking awesome. That's absolutely awesome. Next up, well, Stargate. Just watched this the other day actually. I see the kid, Jade Davison, Jade Davison's his name put on the box when I think this is the last film he's ever in, after a crying game. But yeah, I watched the Blu-ray. My Blu-ray's been discontinued for a while, and I managed to pick that up for I think it's £2. God, I can actually see it over there. And I love like the whole bits that cut out the film where they find remains of the guards from obviously the other planet, and just before Kurt Russell going in, he's like opens up this magic door and you see these skeletons of these artifacts and you think, why was that cut out? That's pretty awesome. Ransom, just watched this recently as well. Throughout the fucking the 90s. Wow, coming soon. The Rock, Metro, phenomenal. Ransom's a really good film as well. Aged alright. Give me back my son, motherfucker. Wow. Wow. Check this gem out. John Lovett's High School High, the spoof. Before we had scary movies, we had High School High. And is that Omar Epps in it? Oh my, wow. That's fucking awesome. That is absolutely a gem and a half to have in there. Bought as well. None of these have any stickers on it as well. There's Michael again. Michael Jerry Maguire. Absolute power again. Men in Black. But yeah, that's a total gem as well. Brilliant box this. Next up we have Negotiator. I do have this on DVD. It's a really good film. Now you're going to have to deal with both of us. Yeah, it's a good film. Never seen it. Next up we have Braveheart. There's been loads of different versions of Braveheart over the last couple of years now. Another steelbook's coming out as well. Really hard to read font though. Instead, shiny Braveheart. It has been a retro video. I mean, look at this. Again, that lovely. These might even be from like some kind of video club. Braveheart has been a retro video in the past. It's because it's got a flip cover. Wow, Police Story, Jackie Chan. That's awesome. Look at that fucking front cover. That is fucking totally old school drawn. 15. Hong Kong Hills Cop. Has been around, so well done on reminding that. Next up, Universal Soldier. It's right behind me hidden. Universal Soldier right there. Oh, hang on. What do you get with this? For Universal Soldier, you get Laser Quest. Check this out. Free coupon worth £3.95. The Ultimate Adventure. This voucher may not be used in conjunction with any other offer and is valid until the 31st of the 8th, 1994. Wow. Now that is retro as fuck. You want retro videos? You've got retro videos. I'm saying like there, I haven't even released the Casper job lot. And that was like, I must have filmed that about a month ago now. I just do retro videos when I can. I'm not running around like a headless chicken. There's at least 10 more VHS in this box. So stay with us because Christmas is coming soon as well. Jingle All the Way, Arnold Schwarzenegger family feature. Again, I wish Arnold Schwarzenegger popped up in Predator Night. I'm sure that end scene was written for him. This is my new suit. Next up we have Jackie Chan fan definitely going on here. Rumble in the Bronx, one of the first films I seen of Jackie Chan. Loved the cover. Didn't realise it was dubbed. Oh dear. Coming soon. Nothing to lose. Rumble in the Bronx. Wow, they didn't really bother changing that artwork inside there, did they? Next up we have Twister. Love this film. Recently bought this on Blu-ray. I was a bit shocked to find out that John the Butt, or whatever you want to call his name, who's the director of Speed. He's directed Speed, is his first film again. Look at the artwork, that's awesome. He done Speed, Speed 2, Twister, Haunting, and Tomb Raider 2, and that's all he's ever directed. I was amazed by that. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, Bill and Ted's Bogus Adventure, and I think you might find Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure there, but that is a different box. Will we finally get Bill and Ted the next year? I hope so. Bill and Ted Face the Music. I'm going to put two out here, and they are, wow. So Lethal Weapon 4. Lethal Weapon 4 is definitely there. Warlock. Yeah, there's been quite a few Warlocks, I think. It's Richard E. Grant. Oh, it is Richard E. Grant. Got to work with him years back now. Didn't realise he was in this. This cover was always very suspicious. He's the guy who bites the dust in Arachnophobia as well. Yeah, Warlock, quite a good thing. Got one big box VHS. Next up, wow, great. Piracy funds terrorism. It's a pirate version of the Titanic. It's even got One Home Video presents James Cameron film The Titanic. Warning: the copyright has licensed this film, including its soundtrack, to not this production. Fuck me, Jesus. Wow, that's going straight in the bin like Gone with the Wind. Next up we have Top Gun. Maverick comes out next year. It's a really old version of Top Gun, that. Really early on sell through, I can tell by the printing there. And Star Wars, just Star Wars, No New Hope. Added to that. So I do know a little bit. Yeah, just Star Wars. I might post that on the group. And there we go, there's the Star Wars collection as well, Star Wars Return of the Jedi. These are really cool. I wonder if these are the uncut versions before everyone started booting off. Please follow a bit of fan theory. Oh, Free Willy 2, not just one. Does this have my friend in our work with? It does, Michael Madsen. Hello, been a while since I've seen you. Yeah, inside Free Willy, Dennis, a film that's not available. Curly Sue, another film that's not available. I was talking to somebody the other day as well about this never-ending story. There's definitely something wrong with the flying dog. There's just something very suspicious about the fucking dog. Inside, wow, we've got some piracy. The Mummy, of all things. Recently just done a video for The Mummy, but this one's The Mummy. Doesn't come with a copyright protection on there, but there's another one for the bin, or a bottom shelter. Pain now. I'm totally pain. I'm just looking there. I've got Godzilla with a lovely creepy eye. Anaconda, it's the Eye collections. You know, Anaconda and Godzilla, silverback, both on one VHS. Wow. Yeah, I've recently just done the podcast with Godzilla as well. Wow, Batman Forever. Love that cover. Love that cover back in the day. Again, inside, these are really cool. I think a lot of these must have been from Blood Glove, and I think this is it. No, there's one left. There's one VHS left after this. Wow, American Werewolf in London. That may have to go in the review. I've done the review for this. I love that colour. That's fucking awesome. That is so cool to come out the box. Yeah, I've got it. I'll be there somewhere. American Werewolf in Paris. Which I tracked down just for the end of the American Werewolf in London. And this, oh my god, there's more on the side. So this is not, and this is Face Off. There's Face Off there. I went to see Face Off when I was like 6. No, I wasn't 6, I was like 14. Concept Pictures. Copland is in there though. Watched Copland last night. Copland's aged really well, although there's not much of a story going on, I don't think, but I'll get there soon. And next up we've got Con Air, Con Dog, and Air Force One coming soon, along with The Rock and thing. I think these are from some kind of club. I've got to be. Next up, wow, Mint, Salone, Hang On. Obviously the laser. I think the Laserdisc has got the back cover. It's got a really cool 4K coming out. Next up we've got Unforgiven, which I'm sure is behind this as well. Another classic Clint Eastwood. And last but not least, last one is small box Lost Boys as well. It's an original sell-through Lost Boys, which is fucking awesome. I did sort of say that before I opened it up. I didn't realise it was going to be the very last one, but that's fucking awesome. These are getting rarer and rarer. I'm just a little hoarder for stuff like that. But I just want to say a massive thank you to Britain family for donating this. There's an absolutely awesome collection to come this way. I have no idea where I'm going to put it. I recently did just get the new Thing Laserdisc steelbook, and I want to make a shelf of the three of them together. I'm looking up there because they're still there where I left them last night. But for now, I've been Steve Mason. Thanks for watching retro videos. Thank you very much everyone for sending retro videos. Goodbye for now. Look inside that spider! Piracy. Do not accept it. Demand a genuine video cassette from your friends. Especially if they're going to try and give you it. Video piracy is a crime. Whoa. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. So bye bye Titanic and the Mummy. This week's retro video is The Mummy. Once a pharaoh priest, a pharaoh god amongst men has now left. It's outtake. It's very outtake. It's the very end of this video. The Titanic. Yeah. The cover's actually better than it originally was. Look, it's got a bit of a water effect going on there now. So yeah, gone in the bin like gone with the wind. Thanks for watching.